3, 2, 1, launch.
Quick bit of FTA work there, and we are off and running. Looks like none of our blue robots able to get on quite right, but Shockwave triggers the hopper and unloads a boatload of fuel at that red boiler. They also get the red rotor churning. 22 kilopascals of pressure registered by 4488 in that autonomous period, and that's a huge head start for the Red Alliance. 92-15 is the lead, but Apex off to a slow start. We know they were dead in the water their last match, and we hope they don't run into more troubles here. Shockwave's giving the Red Alliance a big advantage, but that can disappear in a heartbeat if you're down a robot. Meanwhile, the Blue Alliance is the one with 2 rotors turning, and that's jumped them out to a short lead, 95-92. They're just 2 gears short of their third rotor. 4911 has dropped one off, and here comes 2374, the Crusader bots with a gear in tow. 5198, meanwhile, Knight Tech, they've been one of the most aggressive defenders throughout the competition, and they're back at it. They're slowing down 4513, and then they head back to their spot to wait for another red robot to calm down. It's 158-135 now in favor of the Red Alliance. 23 kilopascals of pressure, so not a whole lot of change since the autonomous period. But Blue has gotten their third rotor spinning, and they are now 4 gears short of rotor number 4. Red Alliance looks to be 3 gears away from their third rotor, and it's going to take a whole lot of fuel from Shockwave to make up a rotor deficit, especially if that turns out to be 2 rotors that they are down. Coming up on 45 seconds to go, it's 161-135 now is the Red Alliance lead.
Take a look at Knight Tech, that Blue Alliance machine trying to shut down the Red Alliance circuit breakers. Did you know that Knight Tech actually added 30 pounds of weight to their chassis just to add up and beef up their defensive capabilities?
That's a fantastic thing to know, and that explains why Knight Tech has had so much success blocking other robots on their way across the field. We hear the whistle sound. Now 4911, Cyber Knights are going to try to do what they can with a little bit of fuel at the blue boiler. Slow and steady, but there goes the fuel from the Cyber Knights bot, and the Blue Alliance is going to see what's happening. It's ramping up, going a little bit faster. 2374 has come back across the field, and the Crusader bots looking to drop off the one more gear the Blue Alliance needs for the last rotor. They can't get there. We end up with 2 bots apiece in the air, and we're going to see what these scores look like. Could be an interesting result. Scores are ready to play. Let's see what we've got. Airships lift off the field. We see them fly through the sky, and the Red Alliance across the finish line first. They take the victory, 261-242. Despite 1 fewer rotor churning, the pressure accumulated by 4488 in the autonomous period makes the difference.
Now let's go ahead and put those penalty points aside and the fact that they did decide this match, but outside of that, the end of this match strategy is really something worth breaking down. The Blue Alliance was